We've made several rankings of the best characters in fighting and anime games, but Budokai 3 is one of those games that you can't ignore no matter what. It's a complete legend of fighting games on PlayStation 2, so you know why you're here, guys. Welcome to the 10 best characters in Dragon Ball Z Budokai 3. I remind you that, as always, this top will be based on my personal opinion. If you want to leave your list of characters in the comments, I'll be happy to read them. Without more to say, let's get started. Number 10. Vegeta. The Saiyan's Prince is the one who opens the door to this top for us, the favorite of many. Even though, for me, it doesn't reach the top 5 in the game, it's very good for those who are just starting out. It has excellent starting hits, it has an offensive pressure that many other characters would like to have, also decent juggle possibilities, and if that was not enough, 3 transformations that increase his ki bar up to a maximum of 6, and his attack damage up to 40% more. It also has one of the best special attacks in the game and only consumes 1 bar of ki. Number 9. Bardock. If it wasn't for one little con that I find really unfortunate, Goku's father would be much higher on this list. This being that it only has a ki bar limit at a maximum of 3, that takes away some damage optimization possibilities. Anyway, its other qualities are spectacular. He's probably the best character to juggle in the game. He makes it pretty easy for you. It has an infinite combo that can even be considered half reset, because the damage scaling does not apply when you do it, which is great. He has enough combo routes to optimize damage. Imagine if you had more base ki meter. Number 8. Super Buu, the infamous Buu monster in its thin form. Well, what do we have to say about this fighter? Super Buu has a great preference in close aerial combat. Specifically, his hitbox in regards to basic attack combinations are very good, especially for winning the neutral. You make a strong punch with a triangle and you can easily get the lead. It has a permanent increase in attack damage, practically depending on the opponent you absorb with his skill. The combos you can do with the special volleyball move are perfect for getting damage with little effort. His mixes are among the best in the game. This villain also has a base ki bar with a maximum up to 5, which always comes in well. And to top it off, he has this ball attack which is unblockable if it's done at level 2. You have many advantages with this character. Number 7. Majin Buu, another version of Buu, which, by the way, this has been one of the only games where I position him as one of the best characters. Here we have practically the same story as with Super Buu. It has a special unblockable energy dash attack, you have the possibility to do an ultimate from moment 1 if you feel like it, which, well, is another tool at your disposal. The range of his hits are not bad at all, taking into account that the versions of Majin Buu usually stretch their limbs, so don't be surprised to see on more than one occasion that you can gain the neutral at a medium distance thanks to the wide range of his hits. It's not as good at executing mixes as Super Buu, but still has tremendous damage. I suppose we can't complain that he has a base ki of 4. Very important, thanks to that you can optimize the damage of this beast of a character. Number 6. Goku, the protagonist. Yes sir, he doesn't miss one. It turns out that Goku is probably the most friendly character for beginning players. It has combos with a lot of damage, easily executed with an auto combo. However, it's also an incredible option for more experienced players, allowing them to link more combinations that are some more complicated and which require more timing to reach tremendous levels of damage. He has 5 transformations, which contributes a lot to this factor. Also, like Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, it has the Kamehameha increased by 10, which does incredible damage, although probably the most versatile thing about Goku here in Budokai 3 is his Dragon Fist. Speaking specifically about his combos, it's pretty difficult to find a character who has so much variety in his combos, and with all of them you can reach such a good damage optimization. Without doubt, the protagonist is not left behind in terms of competitiveness. Number 5. Dabura. This is an exceptional option if you want a zoner character. Dabura's sword is perfect for keeping the distance and at the same time generate combos that can be, for lack of a better term, improvised. This character's damage is brutal, both in basic hits, from juggle, special skills, and demonic breath. He has great qualities, he has very good options to make pressure. It's not something that should be taken lightly. If a very offensive player who has taken his time to practice with Dabura strives to keep the pressure on you constantly, you will see that it can easily become a nightmare. Number 4. Piccolo. We are approaching the podium, and what better way to continue with this list than Piccolo? I'm happy to have him here because I've never had the possibility to include him in a top as one of the best characters, but Piccolo, what a machine he is here in Budokai 3. I can say that he is the best zoner in the entire game. Thanks to the changing shape with his arms, he manages to keep at bay almost any continuous pressure alternative that the rival has in mind. It has 2 permanent transformations, which is always good to add more combo routes, and the light grenade, which you can only do with the fusion transformation with Kami. Does awesome damage for only costing half of a bar of ki, one of the best ki wave attacks. Number 3. Omega Shen Run. 7 bars of ki base. That's awesome. Nothing more with that. The optimization will be in the clouds, and you will almost always win the teleport disputes. It has a range of combos so unique and so versatile at the same time that it's scary. And we're not counting the great damage that his attacks have. Thunder Dragon's rush attack can be executed one after another in absurd ways, leaving Omega Shen Run with great advantages over many other characters in the game, at least at the level of accessibility. However, you must keep in mind that he's not so friendly for beginning players. If you want to really get the entire benefit of this character, you must spend a good amount of hours practicing with him. Number 2. Kid Buu. Do I need to explain why Kid Buu is a broken character in Dragon Ball games? I think this is already the 3rd time that he repeats his stay in one of my Dragon Ball game tops. However, on this occasion, more than ever, he deserves to be in this high position. Well, in Budokai Tenkaichi 3 too, but listen to me. Kid Buu may be the character who has the fewest output frames in his initial blows. That makes him extremely fast when it's time to win the neutral. His speed is amazing. The range is not left behind in his combinations. The mix-ups you can make are ridiculous as with the other versions of Buu. He also has high damage, which causes a life bar to fade in a matter of seconds. If that was not enough, he has 6 bars of base ki, only 1 less than Shenron. Before going with the first place, here I'll leave you some honorable mentions of some characters who were about to enter the top. Broly. Young Gohan. Cooler. Number 1. Cell. This character can perfectly have most of the attributes of the other fighters we have mentioned in the ranking at the same time. Do you remember Kid Buu's punch exit speed? Well, Cell has the fastest starter hit of all Budokai 3. It has awesome damage, great mix-up possibilities, you can apply pressure in a tremendous way, 3 permanent transformations which will never be wrong, the base key bars go up to a total of 5, giving you more than enough tools to fight in a neutral at the point of vanishes. It has excellent combinations with Juggle. When you learn to handle this character, you will see how your perspective of close combat changes completely. It's incredible. Because of his wide range of qualities, I consider him the best character in the entire game. Guys, I thank you for reaching this point of the video. Don't forget to leave me in the comments which are those characters that you consider the best in Dragon Ball Z Budokai 3. I will be happy to read them. That was all for today, and I'll be watching you in the next video. Take care and see ya.